A Nigerian lady has taken to her Facebook page to celebrate her young house help. In the well-detailed appreciation post, the lady celebrated her little house help who was brought all the way from Kaduna to Lagos, thanking her for all the work she has been doing. She narrated further how the little girl was first brought into her home and how she gradually fell in love with her and decided to treat her like her own child. Sharing a photo of the seemingly happy girl enjoying a plate of rice and soda. She wrote, "It's been a year since you walked into my home. A frightened little girl from the war-torn village of Kanawa, Kaduna South. You looked so skinny and tender, and I knew I was going to send you back the next day, cause to nurture small pikin no be my calling. Besides, I asked for a much older child. Then I asked you a question in English. And your response was Baturinshi. I pinched myself to wake up from the nightmare. I spoke the little Hausa I knew and asked if you had ever been in school. You said the Fulanis." Then in brackets she said, "Same people God will help me punish, destroyed your school and killed your teachers many years ago, and you saw all this happen. From that moment I decided I was going to keep you and love you like my own. After all, Baba God gave me 2 boys and no female pikin. You are never going to read this, at least not anytime soon, but you are amazing and I love you. Thanks for being a big sister to the boys and a sweet daughter to me. Mwah. Oh yeah, enough of this mushy nushi. Let me drop my pen now and go and shout in my usual fashion. Someone just spilled a cup of tea on the table." When I saw the post, it really did hit me. It really hit me really hard because oh, by the way, sorry, I'll show you guys the picture of the girl. Now that's the picture of the girl. Yeah, you can see how young she is. I don't know how long this lady has had her at her house. So, but this girl doesn't look older than 7. I don't know, I may be wrong. You know, I may be wrong, but looking at her to me, she doesn't look older than 7. You know, and it breaks my heart. It really does break my heart that a little girl as little as that is not with her own parents. She was uprooted from environment that she is comfortable in, family and friends and relatives and the town she knows, uprooted at this age and thrown all the way to Lagos and brought all the way to Lagos as little as that. And when you read, let me tell you, no parent has a child and decided from day one my child is gonna be a maid. No woman is pregnant and say, yeah, my plan for my child is to grow up and be a house help. Every parent, normal parent, would want the good things for their children. It is unfortunate circumstances that would warrant somebody to release a child as young as that to go somewhere else and be a maid. This is if this girl is not even trafficked. Because if it's her parents is one thing, I don't know how parents will send their child of this age all the way from Kaduna to Lagos. I can't, I can't. It's not like sending your child to a relative, you know, or stuff like that. No, this is complete sending away. Complete sending away. If this girl is trafficked, no matter what, whether this girl was trafficked or she was sent by her parents, 100%, whatever the salary is, this girl won't be getting it. So maybe her parents are going to be getting the salary to maybe maintain the other children, or the people that trafficked her will be getting the payment. You know, to start with, under normal, okay, is that not illegal? I don't know. Like, I left Nigeria 16 years ago or whatever. Isn't this illegal? Like, when she got this child, is she not supposed to call the police? I don't know. I don't know. You, those of you that know, feel free to leave me a comment in the, you know, leave me a comment. Is she not supposed to call the police and say, look at the child they sent to me from, you know, from Kaduna, you know? Look, listen to this. Listen to this. She said, what did she say there? She said, in what she said, it's been a year since you walked into my home. A frightened little girl A frightened little girl. Why would she not be frightened? Uprooted all the way from Kaduna to Lagos. Like, think about that. I know in the post, you know, she's saying she's taking her as the daughter and she's gonna, like, she loves her and all of that. You know, she's saying all of that. Did she then get a housemaid? Did she then get a proper housemaid, a grown woman? A housemaid that is of age? Because if she didn't get a housemaid and she's claiming this girl is her daughter, then it means that this girl is still her housemaid. Because if you say you're treating her as a daughter, so it has to be then that, you know, you have to have a housemaid. Because this girl needs to be looked after. This girl is so young that I don't even think she's up to the age to, I don't even think this girl is up to the age to even wash herself. You know, she's that age where, okay, even if you're like us, some of us that train our children early to wash themselves, you still have to go back after they've showered themselves. When my children were that young and I was trying to train them to wash themselves, you know, what I do is after you're done, somebody comes in and wash your back and do stuff like that so that they can train. But like, this girl is so young. She is such a little girl, which she even said in her post. She said it there. She said, frightened little girl. She knew she was too young. I'm hoping, please God, that she truly took this girl and she's really looking after her as a child. That would be amazing. Like, that would be a very generous thing to do, very kind thing to do. But that would be amazing. But if you took this child and did not get a housemaid, because definitely you needed a housemaid. So if you took this child and you didn't get a housemaid, it means that this girl is, it means that she's your housemaid. Will you send your child of that age to go and be somebody's housemaid? Do you know what I mean? You know, it is so, like, it just breaks your heart for, like, this should be illegal. I don't know what the laws, you know, when you don't live in Nigeria for a long time, you don't know. I know in Nigeria a lot of things kind of go sometimes that there's no law and order. But something like this, she should have rang the police. She should have rang the police. Who brought this girl? Who brought this girl? Why would this girl be? Okay, something else that I don't understand. Okay, you said the Fulanis destroyed your school and killed your teachers many years ago. This girl does not even have many years in her life. So what is many years ago? She's a kid. Like, she doesn't have many years in her life. I'm a bit careful because we don't know. Maybe she finally got a maid on top of, like, maybe she finally got a maid and then this girl then is actually like a daughter. That's possible. But if she didn't get a maid, this girl is her maid. Because definitely she needed a maid. But I'm really hoping that she actually then went and got a maid. Because even this girl needs to be looked after. Like, if you have her and you didn't go and you didn't get a maid, then that definitely is playing the part of a maid. You know, I just saw that it really did break my heart, because I have kids and I can tell you, when my children were that young, you know, you're still kind of training them to wipe their bums properly. You know, they can wipe, but you know the way, you're still training them as young as that. You're still training them to wipe their bums properly. You know, you're still teaching them how to shower themselves properly. You're still teaching them so much because they're so little. They're so young. How can a girl like that be moved all the way from Kaduna? It's heartbreaking. I think some people need to be arrested. That's my opinion. Some people need to be arrested because this is child trafficking. I don't know who needs to be arrested, but some people need to be arrested. Some people need to be arrested. This cannot be legal. I don't believe for a second that that's legal. It's just not legal. To be honest, looking at the picture of the girl, she has hair done. She looks, you know, how do I say? She doesn't look like somebody that is, from the picture now, from that picture, you know the way sometimes we know what maid, you know the way sometimes in Nigeria you know maids, but just by looking at them you can tell maid. Even their skin and the way they're dressed, you can just tell. You can tell. They always look like maids. I don't even have the way to say it. We know, those of us that are Nigerians, we know, you can tell who a maid is because of the way the maid just looks, the way the maid just looks different. Even the skin, she looks, to be honest, I have to say that she looks well looked after. She looks, you know, she's skinny, but I was very skinny growing up. I have children that are super skinny, you know, so that can be her stature, that she's a skinny girl. She looks happy in that picture. She looks really happy. So I'm really hoping she's really looking after her, you know. I'm really hoping she is. But like I said, some people need to be arrested. This girl shouldn't have been moved. I don't know how this happened. Like, I don't know how this is even possible, to move a girl that young all the way from the north to, what's it called, to Lagos. Like, that is just, it's heartbreaking. It is really heartbreaking, you know. But what can I say? What can I say? That's what I think anyway about this video. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think? Feel free to leave me a comment. I don't know, you know, is this legal? Is this really legal? Like, I don't know. Especially those of you that are in Nigeria, let me know. You know, feel free to leave your comment and just let me know what your opinions are. I personally feel like that girl, I don't know how this happened. It shouldn't be legal. I feel so sorry for this little girl, because whatever. Imagine, I don't know, I'm even feeling that maybe she was trafficking. Look at this girl. Look at this picture of this girl again. Let you tell me, is this not heartbreaking? I don't know what your opinions are, but just the fact that even as she wrote it, frightened little girl, when she came, she was a frightened little girl. And I'm hoping that, please God, that it's a good thing. This lady is gonna, like, this lady is gonna look after her, whatever. But I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. And with that, I'm just gonna say thank you all for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye bye. Bye.
Goodbye, friend.